guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. Today is very exciting. I did a homecoming makeup tutorial. My high school friends, their homecomings are coming up. I know a lot of them go to dances. And I know getting your makeup done can be expensive and time consuming, but you know, doing your own makeup can be time consuming, but not as expensive. So if you're doing your own makeup this homecoming season, this is a look you could do. I really hope you guys enjoy watching this, and I will talk to you in the video because I won't be doing a voiceover. I'll be talking to the camera. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna start off by priming my face with this Benefit Professional Primer. I really like this because it smooths out your skin and like covers up your pores and fills them in, but yet it feels like really lightweight, and I really like it. But this is actually, for this little thing, you get 0.25 ounces. Okay, but you can get this at the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Alright, this does the same thing and it's really good, and it's $6. So it's like half the price and you get 0.67 ounces. So I mean, that's pretty good, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the Benefit Professional. So yeah, alright, and then I just take a little bit on my hand, like that much, or my finger, like that much. And then what I like to do is rub it in between my fingers to warm it up, and then press it into my T-zone where I get oily. Alright, and then I'm just gonna let that sink, like set in to my skin, because you don't want to put foundation on right after, otherwise it might slide off because it's not all soaked into your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I already have my eyebrows done because I can't do them on camera because it takes me 5 gazillion years to do my eyebrows. But to do that, I took the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in dark brown and just filled in my eyebrows. So for eyes, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. I really like this concealer. It covers up like everything, like all your problems, all your insecurities. Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, kind of put that right there on my eyelids. So, and I'm taking my Real Techniques blending sponge, and this is awesome because it's like $5 or $6 at the drugstore. I'm just going to blend that concealer out like so. To set the concealer so it doesn't move, I got this in an Ipsy like a couple months ago. It's called the Winky Lux Diamond Powder in the shade Light. But it just looks like this. It's really nice powder. And then I'm just going to set this concealer on my eyes. Alright, and then for actual eyeshadow, I'm going to be using one of the 2 palettes that I always use because they're both my favorites. But I'm just going to be using the Jaclyn Hill in Morphe palette. It just has like everything, just everything. And I'm gonna take this color MFEO, which stands for Made for Each Other. I'm using it as a transition shade. I'm taking this blending brush and I'm gonna take this color, where is it? Right there, Mocha. It's that brown color right there. Alright, I'm just taking it on my brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm going to put this on the outer corner of my eye. Alright, and then I'm going to darken it up a little bit, and I'm going to take this darker brown called Chip right there, right? No, right there. That's right next to Mocha. Just gonna take a little bit, not much, on my brush and just kind of go in and darken that up a little bit. And if you want, like, I'm not a big, like, super dark eyeshadow fan, but if you want, you can go in there with, like, some black eyeshadow and just kind of, if you want that a little bit darker, just darken it up right there. I'm taking this little tiny, like, pencil, not really a pencil brush, kind of a pencil brush, but I'm gonna be taking this brush right here and going back into the same mocha and chip, and we're gonna be putting that on the inner corners because we're gonna be doing a halo eye. And then I'm gonna go back in with this Wet n Wild blending brush and just kind of blend that so it looks nice and smooth. And then I'm gonna take a makeup wipe like this and just kind of sharpen this up because it looks a little funky right now. But just sharpen that up, clean it up a little bit like so. And then, still using the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take this shimmer color called Obsessed, and it is so pretty. I love it. It's awesome. I use it like every day. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my finger and just where there's no shadow, like in the middle of your eyelid, just pop it on right there. You can leave the darker shadow on the outer part of your eyelid and just put the shimmer color on the rest of it if you're not like a big fan of this. Taking this brush again, the Wet n Wild one, I'm gonna go and kind of blend all that together so it doesn't look real harsh. I'm gonna go do the other eye and then I'll be back. And I used the Ardell Demi Wispies false lashes. You can get those at like Target or Walgreens or any like place that sells makeup basically, or false lashes. These are my favorites because they're affordable. They're like $4 a pair, or you can get 4 pairs for $11. Perfect. I put black eyeliner in my waterline just so to make it look a little smokier, but I didn't go like all the way in. I just went halfway. And I used the It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner. It looks like this. It's my favorite. It's very pigmented and it stays on through everything. And now we're gonna go ahead and do the face. Okay, and now that the primer has kind of set in and kind of just erase our pores so we look good, so I'm going to be taking the Benefit Boing Airbrush Concealer in the shade 1, and it just looks like this. If your foundation always like comes off your nose, or like, because your nose is oily, you know, so if it ever comes off your nose, use a cream concealer like this. You don't have to get it, you don't have to get an expensive one. I got this for free at Sephora. Just take it a little bit on your finger and then just put that on your nose or wherever like you're oily and your foundation always comes off. That concealer is gonna help your foundation stay on all night. So when you're dancing and stuff at homecoming, and I know where I went to high school, the gym is not air conditioned, so it gets super friggin' hot, especially with 5 million people in there. This is gonna keep your foundation on and looking snatched. I am taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and when this says full coverage, it means full coverage. So this stuff is gonna cover up everything. So what I do is I take a little bit or a lot of it on the back of my hand, my Real Techniques sponge, and just start going in. Alright, and then for concealer, I'm gonna go back in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I'm going to take this Winky Lux powder, which I set my eyelids with earlier, and I'm just going to set wherever I put the concealer. And you can bake if you want, but it's probably better to bake when you're actually going somewhere. Like me, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just doing this tutorial. So I recommend, if you're going to homecoming, to bake your face. So I'm just going to take a regular face powder and this little Morphe E20 brush and just set where I put that concealer. The next thing I'm going to do is contour, and I'm going to take my Tarte's Pro Glow palette by Tarte. This is my favorite contour palette. I'm going to be taking the powder contour shade, this little Morphe angled brush, and just contouring my face. I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. complexion brush. It's just a big powder brush like this. It's not focusing, and neither am I, but yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out. And then I am going to take this little Morphe angled eyeshadow brush, looks like this, and I'm going to contour just the tip of my nose, not like my entire nose. Alright, and then if that looks too harsh for you, you can just take a blending brush like this, like just a fluffy blending brush, and just pat over the top of it to just kind of blend it out. Like so. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Party, which is this pretty little shade right here. You don't want to go too hard with this. You just want to lightly just brush it on your cheeks. And then I'm going to take the same complexion brush that we blended the contour and just kind of blend that in to your face. I am going to set my face with the NYX Matte Finish setting spray, long lasting setting spray. It looks like this. It's like $6 at the drugstore. I would totally recommend this one. It makes your makeup last for so long. It's just really good. So yeah, just, you know, since you're gonna be out all night dancing, whatnot, eating dinner, just put as much as you want on. Just go at it. Like so. You can add more if you want. I'm just not trying to waste this because I'm not going anywhere. After you set your face, I recommend taking your damp sponge and just patting over your makeup, and that's gonna make it melt into your skin and make it look just good, just really good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. Here's the kicker. I'm gonna use this and this, 2 highlights. So the first thing I'm gonna use is the Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops, which is literally a liquid metal. What I'm gonna do is, you don't even need that much. Like, I'm just gonna go on my cheekbones and just like 1, 2, 3 right there. All right, take your wet sponge and just dab it along where you want to be highlighted. Just a little tap right there. Alright, and then for on top of the liquid highlight, I'm going to be taking Becca's Champagne Pop. I thought this was going to be too dark for my skin, but when I put it on, I was like, Alright, then you're highlighted. And you look good. Alright, the last thing is lips. Alright, here's the deal. I'm gonna be using Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipstick in the color Missy and Fierce. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see me do next, if you want to see me do a review of something that you've been wondering about, or if you want to see me do a certain look, or anything, just let me know. I'll do it. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. You can comment, and if you want, you can even subscribe to me if you want to see more videos, you know. You can also follow me on my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, like my Facebook page. I'll link those all down below. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Hi. I love you. Say hi. Look, come here. Say hi. He's grumpy today. So, yeah. I'll zoom you guys in while I put this on. I need a mirror. I'm gonna... Oh, I got something in my eye. Oh my god. Boop. What the heck? Part of my eyebrow is missing. Can you see that? What is happening?